How's it been, everyone? It's me, Arcus, and welcome to your first revision of Repository of Good Tips, Destiny PS3 Edition. All of these tips will be useful for... The timestamps for each section will be in the comments. If you have any suggestions on what I should cover, make sure to add them in the comments and I will get on them. On to tip number 1, how to farm legendary and sublime engrams as fast as possible. Legendary and sublime engrams can be obtained randomly by killing yellow life bar enemies all around the game. They're not exactly bosses, but tougher enemies than the red life bars. You can increase the chance of sublime engrams dropping by damaging yellow life bar enemies as much as possible, leaving the enemy with a speck of life and then letting a teammate get the kill. You can do the same for others by killing the enemy when you did 99% of the damage. Make sure to do these steps with different weapons, as it seems it resets the next engram drop chance, which is higher than just killing one after another. Tip number 2, how to get Eververse silver purchased boxes. We all know you can't buy silver with real money anymore, and that you can only get these boxes from Nightfalls. We also know that this chance is only once per week per character per one on the Nightfall end screen, which means you have 3 chances, once for each character. To increase the chance of these boxes dropping in the end screen, you have to finish the Nightfall with the least amount or no deaths at all, and in the least amount of time possible. Being a perfectionist in this activity does reward well. Better give it up. Tip number 3, how to get Year 1 Faction, Crucible, and Vanguard weapons and armors. These items are treasured by those who have played from the beginning of Destiny on the platform, as they are extremely hard to get these days. Some people don't even know you can get this in the Present of Elders, level 28 specifically. The end screen of the activity after the timer runs out gives everyone a chance to get these engrams, but it is extremely rare, somewhat of a 1 in 600 chance. This activity can be speedrun in 17 minutes, no less because of the pace of the activity. You can increase the chance of the Year 1 engram dropping by varying your playstyle. Every time you run the activity, play different from how you last played. If you play like a pro, play like a noob and miss a lot of shots on purpose and get killed a few times accidentally, and vice versa. You can exaggerate at first, but don't do it all the time. Doing this is the way to go, and the reason why I have several faction weapons and armors myself. Remember to change weapons too. The harder it is for you, the bigger the chances as well. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, it won't work. You have to vary it very much. And doing streaks of 5 runs with the same playstyle seems to be the right thing for the engram farming. Every single thing where RNG is involved in Destiny has an algorithm. You can increase or decrease chances, but the game doesn't exactly tell you how to. That's where I come in. Now onto tip number 4, how to go faster with every class. You don't need a specific subclass, as they all share the required jump abilities for the trick. First, Warlock. It isn't the fastest, but you can work with it and get some impressive speeds if you learn to use ramp structures. There are 2 ways to go faster than running with this one: timed burst jumping and sword boosting. In your subclass, you will need to use the focused burst jump. It makes this trick possible. All you have to do is run, jump, and time your ability jumps exactly when you're about to fall, and switch it back off to just get the boost without the jump staying activated. As soon as you hit the ground from this point, you jump, activate the jump ability, and turn it off again. Repeat this until you get it right. Now with a sword, you can use either a legendary or exotic one. Run, jump, and as soon as you hit the first jump, hit light attack and jump at the same time to boost yourself in a straight line towards where you want to go. You can do this in any direction regardless of where you're looking at. You just have to move left stick to where you want to go in a straight line too. You can combine this with the burst jump at the end of the sword boost to get up a speed bonus, but it does go away as your burst jumps aren't meant to push you that fast. Now onto the Hunter. With the bonus of AO exotic boots and the better control jump on your subclass, that's it. All you have to do now is run and jump. Time the jumps as I do in this video, and you will go faster if you start jumping right back into the motion on a ramped down terrain. Yep, it has to be ramped down. You can also do it in ramped up terrain, but it's not as effective. Jumping right as you land on a ramped down terrain will boost you 3 to 5 times faster than what these jumps can already take you to. You can get some really crazy speeds, especially if you hit your head on roofs on purpose to reset your jumps and gain tons of momentum. Finally, Titan. Enable the increased control jump ability in your subclass and you're good to go. With the Twilight Garrison exotic chestplate, it's faster to gain big speeds than with just jump. The thing about the Titan speed trick is that it gains infinite amounts of velocity as you time your jumps precisely. First, without Twilight Garrison, run, jump once, and as soon as you're halfway through falling, spam the jump button and never stop as you keep going forward. You can do this in any direction, but forward is the way to go, since you can't run to the sides or run backwards. Now, if you do have Twilight Garrison, jump, and as soon as you jump, press circle twice to evade forward, and start spamming jump. And with this, now you're done. Now you can gain insane speeds easily. Now onto the last tip, number 5. All weapons have different target acquisition values. Some have very little and are hard to use. And the higher the value, the less skill it takes to get kills with a weapon. There are a lot of weapons that have this value above 50, which is bad in the competitive sense, since it takes your chance at getting better at aiming by yourself. Try using hard to use weapons. It will improve your aiming skill and feels more gratifying to know that you're the one getting the kills and not the computer aiming at heads for you. Take a look at these examples. The Her Fury sniper rifle has 54 aim assist on a scale of 1 to 100.
Gains the lead. Only 1 minute left.
The Black Spindle sniper rifle has 29 aim assist.
Behind. Three opponents down. You're in the lead. Heavy ammo. Seconds remaining.
The No Land Beyond sniper rifle has 50 aim assist. The Irene sniper rifle has 21 aim assist. If you're the type of player that only goes to Crucible and nothing else, and claim to be on top of other players, first look at what you're using and then give yourself titles. Please don't embarrass yourself. This is it for the revision of Repository of Great Tips number 1. Check out my other videos if you enjoyed this one, and more are on the way. Fierro pariente, ¡ahua!
What the hell?